I take this thing down the highway, and if I just sit it, I can smell antifreeze only for a few seconds. It doesn't happen in town, and it doesn't usually happen on the highway, but it did last week. So I'm trying to find if there's a small leak. And I'm looking at the water lines, the steel ones, and they're fine. And there's nowhere that I can see that there's a leak in the lower rad hose or the upper rad hose. Now if there's air going into the system, your reservoir won't pull out antifreeze into the rad if there's a leak. And it definitely is pulling because I have added some antifreeze now and again. So it is going down just a little bit. So it has to be a very small leak, only when it's super hot, otherwise it won't pull. And I'm thinking it possibly could be in the heater core. Now there's two heater cores in this, because this is a van. There's a heater core in the back and one at your feet. So I'm going to try some radiator stop leak in here. Now I'm not going to put it in the reservoir, because if it doesn't pull it out and that, it's not going through the engine. So I'm going to open up the rad and I'm going to take some antifreeze out, and I'm going to pour the whole container right into the rad and see if that just stops the leak. It'd be different if it was dripping out, then I could actually fix it, but I can't see it at all. I can just smell it now and again. But I'm going to try this stop leak. It's got the pellets in it, so it will it should stop the leak, and it says it's got a pump lube in it also. I did this a few years ago on a Dodge Caravan. It had a water pump gasket leaking, and to get the water pump out, oh, it's right in there, hours and hours, and we put the stop leak in it, about the same size container, and it did stop the leak for almost well, this is going on the third year, so I'll try this. Drained about 1 liter of antifreeze, so just about, not much. I have to push the pellets in with the screwdriver. I tried a funnel, but they stick in the funnel. In about a week and a half since I put the stop leak in, and I don't smell any antifreeze anymore, but I'm checking here now, looking at the lines. You can see right where the thermostat goes. I did change that hose clamp, which is good, but I'm going to be changing a bunch of them, like the upper rad hose one, the lower rad hose, and there's a whole bunch of them on the other side here I'm going to change. If you look in here, there's a couple back in here where the water pipe goes. There's one here and one on the opposite side. I'm going to change those ones. So I'm suspecting if there's no leaks in here, it's possible that the heater core was leaking. And if that's the case, that stop leak helped it, because I don't smell it now for about a week and a half. Cheap fix for taking out that heater core, I tell you, because it's under the dash. But I'm going to get busy changing those hose clamps.